Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the Thai Expat Daily Show. As always, I'm your host, Kieran Mack, and delighted you're here with us today for another show. Now, before we do get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when the show is updated onto this channel. If you want to support the show, the easiest and the best way is to simply become a channel member like so many others by simply hitting the join button down below in the description. So now that's all done and dusted, let's jump into those trending stories here in Thailand. Thai banks have defended themselves on Thursday against accusations of aiding weapons purchased by the Myanmar junta, citing their limited capacity to investigate all transactions. Representatives assured a House committee that they comply with existing regulations. A UN report revealed that Thai company used 5 Thai banks to transfer $120 million worth of weapons and materials to Myanmar in the 2023 fiscal year, double the previous year. Supplies included helicopter parts, dual-use goods, medical supplies, and construction materials. These transactions challenge global efforts to isolate Myanmar's junta, which faces armed resistance and economic struggles since the 2021 coup. The House committee called bank representatives after concerns raised by UN Rapporteur Tom Andrews, who highlighted the junta's sanctions evasion with international banks' help. Now, Krung Thai's Pongsit Chaichut Pornsuk said banks comply with regulations, but they find it hard to scrutinize indirect transactions such as fuel purchases. He urged clarity from the government and regulations on prohibited entities. The 5 banks, Krung Thai, Siam Commercial, Bangkok Bank, TMB, and Capricorn, did not comment. The Bank of Thailand and the Anti-Money Laundering Office are investigating transactions linked to Myanmar's arms procurement, with additional measures to be introduced if loopholes are found. House Committee Chairman Rangsiman Rome instructed the Bankers Association, the BOT, and AMLO to report back within 30 days with action recommendations. He also proposed consulting Singapore on its approach to reducing military exports to Myanmar. We need to use Singapore as a model, he said, condemning the use of Thai banks to support the junta. All agencies on Phuket Island are on high alert following a weather warning of possible torrential rain along the Andaman coast, which could bring strong winds, floods, and rough seas. The Deputy Phuket Governor issued a notice on Thursday urging all districts and local administrative organizations to prepare for incoming storms that could impact the island. The very urgent instruction called for close monitoring of conditions and keeping residents informed about potential flash floods, mudslides, landslides, and overflowing reservoirs from Saturday to Wednesday of next week. The Digital Wallet Subcommittee has decided to cancel its plan to borrow 172.3 billion baht from the Bank of Agricultural and Agricultural Cooperatives to fund the Digital Wallet scheme following a recommendation from the Budget Bureau. At today's meeting, chaired by the Deputy Finance Minister, the panel also agreed to reduce the total funding required for the scheme from 500 billion baht to just 450 billion baht. The adjustment comes after a recent assessment indicated that fewer than 90% of the 50 million eligible Thai citizens would claim the 10,000 baht one-time state benefit. Now, eligible participants include all Thai national aged 16 or older, with combined bank deposits not exceeding 500,000 baht or an annual taxable income not exceeding 840,000 baht. Initially, the scheme was to be funded from 3 sources: 175 billion baht from the current fiscal budget, 152 billion baht from the 2025 fiscal budget, and 172 billion baht borrowed from the BAAC. However, it proposed borrowing from the BA faced significant criticism, particularly over concerns that it might violate the bank's registered objectives. Now, the BAAC, with a surplus liquidity of about 30 billion baht, would have needed to liquidate some of its current assets to meet the government's borrowing plan. The subcommittee also decided that funds from the scheme cannot be used to purchase cell phones or electrical appliances. Registration for the scheme is set to begin in September, with disbursements starting in the 4th quarter. Prime Minister Sareta Tavasin is expected to provide full details about the scheme, the registration process, and participating retail outlets soon. As of this report, no further information has been provided regarding alternative funding to replace the planned BAAC loan. A violent altercation between Kuwaiti men occurred in front of a hotel in Pattaya, causing alarm among bystanders, as shown in a video recorded by onlookers. This incident prompted the police to search for the assailants. Initial witnesses, including Sampang Ruang Kam, a 43-year-old chicken rice vendor who recorded the event, believed that one of the men involved was trying to display his influence in public. It was only when the police apprehended the suspect that it became clear the conflict was due to a love triangle. Now, tourist police reviewed CCTV footage and tracked down the suspect at a condominium in Pattaya on the evening of July 10th. The man, identified as 32-year-old Kuwaiti national Khalilov, was brought in for questioning at Pattaya City Police Station. Now, on the day of the incident, Khalilov was driving a black Chevrolet Optra without a license plate. He encountered the victim, Mr. Alzime, a 26-year-old Kuwaiti national and the ex-boyfriend of Khalilov's girlfriend. Khalilov revved his engine loudly and honked his horn before parking in front of the hotel. When he got out to talk, Alzima began arguing and tried to pull the woman away. Alzima then took off his shirt and challenged Khalilov to a fight. Despite attempts by the woman and another man to intervene, Khalilov punched Alzima, causing him to fall on the ground while Khalilov's friends surrounded them. Alzima later filed a complaint at the Pattaya City Police Station. Officers sent him to the hospital for treatment before scheduling him to give a statement. The authorities recorded the incident and charged Khalilov with brawling. He was subsequently handed over to investigators at the Pattaya City Police Station for legal proceedings. Now, the Russians seem to be certainly in the news recently. Immigration police arrested a Russian man, the leader of a gang forging and selling passports of 15 nationalities, including the United States, causing over 30 million baht, that's approximately $825,000 in damages. Major Police General Pantana, Deputy Commissioner of the Immigration Bureau, announced the arrest of Artem, a 44-year-old Russian national. Artem was wanted on an arrest warrant issued by the South Bangkok Criminal Court on June 26th for producing, selling and importing counterfeit passports. Artem was arrested in the condominium in the Ban Rak district of Bangkok. The Immigration Bureau's investigations revealed that the network imported and sold counterfeit passports in Thailand, including fake US passports. Confirmation of their counterfeit status was obtained from the Overseas Criminal Investigation Unit in Thailand. The gang advertised their services on platforms like VK, Telegram, WhatsApp, and websites, claiming to produce passports for 15 nationalities under the guise of legitimate citizenship applications. Payments were made through digital currency accounts, and they established a company in Thailand to enhance credibility. Many victims were deceived, some receiving no passports and others receiving forged ones sent from the Dominican Republic via FedEx. Collaboration with the U.S. Transnational Crime Investigation Unit identified Artem as the group's leader. His arrest led to the seizure of mobile phones, laptops, bank books, and foreign credit cards. The network had divided responsibilities, with individuals in the Dominican Republic handling orders and communications and managing funds received from victims. The total damage is estimated at over 30 million baht. And finally, a cautionary tale for those who might have a damaged passport. A UK yoga teacher was left stranded in Thailand due to a small tear in her passport. "I never thought a tear would be such a problem for me," said Rosie Viscomi, 27, as she recounted her ordeal. Viscomi from Norfolk has been staying on the Thai island of Koh Phangan since April after obtaining her yoga certification in India. She decided to return home earlier this month, booking a multi-stop flight through Bangkok, India and Turkey before reaching London. However, upon arriving at Bangkok's airport on July 4th, Indigo Airlines staff denied her entry due to a 1 centimeter tear on the photo page of her passport. "They told me India won't let me in and I need to book a direct flight from Bangkok to London," Viscomi recalled. An airline representative confirmed that she was unable to board as their passport was found to be damaged. The incident caused her to miss her flight, costing her around $470. Additionally, authorities claimed her visa had expired, despite her having extended it just days before. Immigration are saying that they could charge me £320, that's about $410, on top of the flight because I've overstayed my visa, Viscomi said. The stressful situation reduced her to tears. "I just want to go home. It seems like more and more problems keep arising." Fearful of being arrested, Viscomi communicated with Thai immigration and the UK embassy to arrange her safe passage home, costing her hundreds of pounds. I don't actually have any money left. I did not account for this extra expense, she lamented. Viscomi's sister created a GoFundMe campaign to help cover her travel expenses. She finally managed to fly home from Thailand on July 9th. Despite the ordeal, Indigo representatives stated they were just following protocol, advising customers to familiarize themselves with guidelines that may differ from country to country. So as we conclude today's episode, I want to invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. The show isn't just about delivering news, it's about fostering a conversation. Your insights and perspective matter to me. So keep the dialogue alive, like this video, subscribe to our channel and share it with others. Your support means the world to us. I'm Kira Mack. You've been tuning in to the Thai Expat Daily Show. Until next time, take care and stay engaged.